I think we're just gonna have to live with the fact that today is gonna be a bad bangs day. But it's okay. Those days happen. Those days happen. Forgive the mess. I've been in the process of moving for like the last 6 months, so just thought it was gonna happen sooner. And so I'm living in a tower of boxes and a mess, so. And then just as I'm setting up shots for making breakfast, my microphone shock mount broke because my camera fell. Luckily, the lens nor the camera broke, just this shock mount. So I'm making breakfast. So I think I'm gonna have to order a new shock mount because I don't know if I've got another one. Is this? That's better. That's why I got a wide angle lens. Anyway, I hate when people talk with, I should maybe take this pop filter off. Hold on. To be fair, that type of pop filter only like needs to be used when you're like outside because it filters out a lot of air. So I'm sorry if this sounds weird. Talking just straight into the microphone. I'm gonna try and keep it away from my mouth as much as possible. Anyway, I made breakfast. So my breakfast usually consists of just a slice of sourdough bread with some goat cheese on it, and then I scramble up some eggs and mix that scramble with a mixture of ketchup and Cholula, and it's absolutely delicious to eat all of that together. And then I also have my little protein water, which is just collagen peptides mixed with water because I'm old and my body doesn't create as much collagen as it used to. So beauty standards, especially when you're a woman, means don't age. Try really hard to not age. Do everything you can to make yourself look like you're still a teenager because men are pigs. So, okay. I'm gonna eat. So before I get started on my breakfast, I actually did order a new shock mount. Won't be here until Tuesday, so today's gonna get interesting when it comes to doing my updates. I'm just gonna do most of this vlog in voiceover and montage because I hate when people hold the mic and talk into it like this. I hate it. Anyway, today is clearly not the day to vlog. I'm gonna eat now. Okay, bye. So I'm watching this show. Jesus Christ. I've got a lavalier mic somewhere, and I'm gonna see if I can find it because that will make today much easier, I think. And maybe how I vlog going forward, we'll see. Anyway, I'm watching The Ultimatum, which is a reality show. It is one of my guilty pleasures. Let it go. It's a dating reality show. I don't normally like dating reality shows. There are two, well, technically three if you really think about it, because Big Brother does tend to be a dating reality show. I mean, they've only had one divorce thus far. Thank you, Memphis and Christmas. And they've had more successful marriages than The Bachelor. So anyway, moving on. But they're both from Netflix. It's Love is Blind and The Ultimatum. Love is Blind, I genuinely actually like. This one is so toxic, but it's like an accident. You know what I mean? you can't help but look at it. It's so stupid and so bad and so goddamn toxic. Like, dude, for real. They break up these couples. So basically, if you don't know the gist of this dating show, this dating reality show, because obviously it's heavily produced. Anyway, so if you don't know the gist of it, it's a couple, or well, multiple couples, but the couples, one wants to get married, the other one isn't quite sure. First of all, if you're not quite sure you want to marry your partner, that's a big conversation you should be having. And number two, well, I mean, part of that conversation is marriage important to you? Because like for me, marriage isn't crucial, right? I could actively live with a partner for the rest of my life and never have that piece of paper between us and be fine, right? But if I ended up with a partner, with a boyfriend who did ultimately want to get married, I'd be fine with that too, right? But I wouldn't want to go into a marriage, like the actual signing of paperwork, I wouldn't want to go into that without with any kind of doubt in any way, shape, or form, right? So like, I applaud the people who are like, I'm just not there yet. I'm just not ready. And I also applaud people who are like, marriage isn't a crucial aspect of life for me. It's fine if we just live together. Anyway, so already it's messy, right? Anyway, so, anyway, then they break up the couples and have all of them mingle with one another in front of each other to find a new partner. This is so toxic, y'all. Anyway, I can't stop looking at it though. And then all together at a dinner, they all choose new partners in front of each other. And then they move in with each other. And they start a trial marriage, which, to be fair, isn't living together already technically like a trial marriage. Like, you're already combining assets, you're already combining bills, you're already combining chores and life and things like that, become financially interdependent, right? Or become financially dependent on one another, right? Anyway. But they all move in together in a trial marriage with their new partners for a few weeks. And then they switch back to their original pairing and have a trial marriage, which again, most of these people, if not all of them, live together. I think one couple in this group don't live together, but they're already living together. Again, isn't that already technically a trial marriage? Anyway, I digress. And then the very end of the show, the finale of this show, is they get together for a proposal, and the one who wants to get married, if it's the dude that wants to get married, will get down on one knee and hope that his girlfriend wants to get married, or they decide to split up. So it's either they get engaged at the end of this show, or they walk away alone. And my hope and desire is at some point a couple will get together and like fall desperately in love with one another and then just end up together in the end. That is my hope and desire. I don't remember it happening in the first season. It's been a long time since I watched the first season, and then I missed the second season. So I just finished watching that, and now I'm watching the third season. I will not confirm nor deny it has inspired. The reason I'm watching it, honestly, is because it inspired a book idea. So that might come out next year. We'll see. Anyway, I'm going to continue watching this, and I'll see if I can find my lavalier mic, because this ain't going to work. So guess what I found? I found my lavalier mic. This is working. The part that fits into the camera is not. So I'm charging that. I also had to find the right kind of charger, because it does not use a USB-C. It uses just a regular, like, micro USB. I think it's A. Anyway, so I had to find that, because Nothing we use except for my, which actually I should probably charge that too, my ring light. But I could not find the charger for that. So I think I packed it away because I'm an idiot. So anyway, but yeah, so I'm just waiting for that to charge. I'm still watching The Ultimatum because I cannot not look at it. And this one's getting weird because this one, two of the couples got back together and they vacated the show and just left their partners that they were, well, two of them are now left alone and now they're just gonna hook up, which now I'm thinking, man, that could be a good side story, or maybe even like turn this into a standalone, like turn this into a standalone, you know, romance book series of different seasons of this show, of this reality show that I'm creating. Because that's kind of inspiring too. I don't want to be inspired by something so toxic, but here we are. So yeah, but yeah, this probably could use a charge as well, but it's not terrible. So yeah, like battery life, the battery life isn't terrible on that. I might have to look up how to set it up again because I have not used this in probably 2 years. I think the only video I actually used it for was when I was outside talking about the difference between acting on camera and acting on stage, because I needed to be able to be far away from my camera. And this is not wireless, like this is the battery pack and then it's wired like this, but it's not wired to the camera. So anyway, like I am right now. So I don't know. I've been wanting to find this because I've been wanting to use it while vlogging instead of my mini mic. This is not a Rode. This is Movo, which is a less expensive brand, but it's the same thing. There is a slight difference because Rode, you can sound better when you're facing the mic this way, and this one you really can't. I don't know if that sounds any different because I've never used it without, this is the first time I've used it without the pop filter, so but I like the way the pop filter looks. It's just a little weird when I'm holding it, but it looks a little bit more professional when it's sitting on top of my camera. So anyway, I do want to look at this brand again and see if I can get more mic packs and have them all connected. So like if I'm vlogging with another person, like with a friend or my mom or a group of friends, maybe not a group, I don't know if I can afford like multiple microphones, but I'm looking at this brand and see if I can find more mic packs, because it'd be fun. Like if, you know, my friend Kelly and I are out, or my mom and I are out, or whatever. Because there is a vlog coming up next summer that I know about where I'm going to be going back to the GeekCon hotel. Trauma. For the first time since 2017, where my heart was broken. I was going through the worst like 6 months of my life. What else happened while I was doing GeekCon? I lost a friend by way of, turns out she was an abusive piece of shit. Hi, if you're watching this. Knowing how much she hates her former friends, I can only imagine I still live rent-free in her brain, because when she decides she doesn't like you, she has to hate you. So, and talk about it all the time. Should have been my first like red flag with that friend. Anyway, I digress. I actually don't think about her that much. Only when I think about GeekCon and think about all the things that happened. But yeah, so it would be nice to be able to use the lav mic instead of this, even though this is probably fine, because I mean, I've vlogged with this for years. So I'm just testing this out to see how this sounds, because this still needs to be charged a little bit, but it's at least turning on. Okay, I'm gonna see how that works out. My day has become so unhinged. Anyway, moving on. Okay, so it's now lunchtime. It is a little after 1. It's actually almost quarter after 1. And all I've had today is scrambled eggs on a slice of toast, and goat cheese. So it's time for lunch. So for lunch is usually my biggest meal of the day. It's usually my most filling. It's kind of meant for me. The thing is when it comes to your body, it's your body, right? So whatever works best for your body is what you should do. For me, having a lighter meal in the morning and a lighter meal in the evening just works best for my body. So that's what I do. So my lunch consists of naan. Do I have any? Uh-oh, wait a minute. I do. That's what I thought. I thought I had one left. So my lunch consists then of naan, which is the, bread. And then I make this delicious chicken. So the chicken I make, I slow cook it. So I take some chicken breast and I slow cook that with a mixture of it's olive oil and Greek yogurt with minced garlic, Italian seasoning, salt and pepper. And it is so creamy and delicious. I absolutely love it. I put that on the naan and then I warm that up just a little bit and I put some tzatziki sauce on that with some diced up cucumber, tomato, and then some spinach. And then I top that off with some more goat cheese because, Mama loves her goat cheese. My ridiculous morning is still haunting me just a little bit. Hi. So here's my lunch. So I fold it into a gyro. I also like to do dessert with my lunch usually more than I do my dinner. If I have too much sugar right before dinner, I tend to not sleep very well. And I don't know if that's still some lasting diet culture brain stuff or what. So I tend to have dessert with my lunch if I want to have dessert. And today I want a dessert. So that's the beautiful thing about intuitive eating is sometimes you want dessert and sometimes you don't. And guess what? If you want dessert, that's perfectly acceptable. Writing update. I did get a little over 1,000 words in the session that I was writing in. And then I took a little break. And then just because I knew I was starting to get a little hungry, and so I didn't want to get super involved in something and then have to stop. And so I just decided to take a break until I was ready to eat food. And now I'm going to eat my lunch and then I'm going to get back to writing. So, all right, I'm going to watch a YouTube video because the ultimatum got a little too much for me because this season does seem to be probably the most toxic thus far. So I feel weird about watching it. Somebody had a literal emotional break that I felt. Normally I don't mind being a voyeur. That made me feel very uncomfortable to be witnessing. So anyway, I'm gonna watch a YouTube video to calm my brain down. That is my favorite lunch I think I have ever made. Delicious. It's so good. It's so good. I would eat that breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I mean, I could, and I just won't because I know I need to diversify my food a little bit more. I should diversify my food more than I do. I have the same breakfast and the same lunch every day. So I do need to switch it up a little bit, I think. That's a big meal, man. Anyway, I don't know what I'm having for dinner because my mom is making dinner tonight. So I usually eat dinner with my parents. And I usually don't get to sit right here because this is my mom's spot. I sit over there, my recliner over here. My dad sits in this recliner over here. So I don't know what we're having for dinner. Mom usually tries to keep it pretty light though. So, because she tends to eat light just in general. And my dad's the one that's like a hearty eater. My dad's a big time hearty eater. And like I said, I like a hearty meal for lunch. I don't like snacky foods for lunch. I have learned this about myself, that my biggest meal has to be lunch because breakfast gets my body going, but really it's the running now that gets my body going in the morning. And then my breakfast will tide me over until I'm hungry again, and then my lunch gets me through the rest of the day, because I tend to have like a sluggish afternoon usually. Like I struggle in the afternoon a bit, unless I have a good hearty lunch, and then I don't struggle as much. So if I have a good hearty lunch. So I've learned this about myself, very much so. And then sometimes, depending on the situation, today I probably won't because I had lunch so late. Normally, I'm up at 4:30 and I'm on my elliptical by 5:30, because obviously I have to get up out of bed and get into my workout clothes, put the dog outside, put him, get him back inside, that kind of stuff. So it does take some time in the morning to like get ready to get on my elliptical. So yeah, I'm on my elliptical by 5:30, and then I run for a half an hour, and then I get off and take my shower, whether that be like today a body shower, or Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays are my everything shower, where I do a nice deep clean on my hair and all that kind of stuff. And then I go and have breakfast. So usually I'm having breakfast by 6:30, 6:45 in the morning. And then I go upstairs and get to work at 7, because I clock in at 7 o'clock. Today, because I had it off, I was a little bit more lazy this morning. So I ended up sleeping in, pretty normal for me if I don't have an alarm. And I just laid in bed for a little bit, made sure my dog could go say good morning to my mom before she left for work at 6:30. So I didn't get on my elliptical. When did I start that workout? 7:23 is when I finally got on my elliptical this morning. 7:23. I didn't have breakfast till about 9. So I had lunch so late, because normally I have lunch at about 11:30. I probably won't have an afternoon snack today, because I probably won't be hungry for an afternoon snack. But sometimes after work, I'll just have like a slice of toast with some peanut butter on it, or just something snacky. If I get a little hungry later, I probably will just have some like pistachios or something. I don't know. Anyway, I really need to... Right. Okay, bye. Taking a little break from writing. I got just about 1,000 words in that session, but then I remembered that my niece's Christmas present arrived, so I wanted to go pick that off the stoop. But then there was this at my doorstep, but I see in here it looks like the envelope for a gift receipt. So I wanted to open this on camera. If it's not, and it's just something I forgot that I ordered, I mean, it's from Amazon, so you would think that I would know if I had something else coming from Amazon. I mean, I am waiting for my brother-in-law's gift. I guess I could have been that. I guess I am still waiting for that, and that came from Amazon, because he's not an easy man to shop for. No, it's definitely a gift for me, because it's gift wrapped. What is this? I don't even know who it would be from. It's massive. It's from Dylan. Merry Christmas, my love. Hope this gives you lots of hugs. It's a box inside of another box. I should have smashed it with a hammer. If you don't get that joke, then you need to watch better Disney movies. This is a company called Jazzwares. I don't even know what this is. I'm so confused. But I am intrigued and excited. Might need a scissors. Let's go get one of those. Actually, you know what? My dog's Furminator might do the trick. When your dog doesn't like to be brushed, your Furminator works as a good box cutter. And every time I grab this thing, my dog just like... my dog just like goes crazy. He does not want to be brushed. He runs away, pretends it's a game. Oh my God. It's a massive Meryl plushie. You probably didn't hear that at all. It's a massive Meryl plushie. Oh my God. This is the cutest thing in the world. Oh my God, I love it. It's so cute. It's so adorable. Hold on, am I? Yeah, I am furthest, widest. I'm widest this lens can go. Look how cute. Oh my goodness, I need to take the microphone off because I feel like this is I have to hold the microphone moment because I want to put him in frame. Oh my gosh. Meryl has been one of my favorite Pokemon since before we knew Meryl's name and we just called him Peekaboo. If you don't remember Peekaboo, you're too young for me. Okay? Or you just didn't play Pokemon obsessively and pay very close attention to Pokemon that were coming out at the time. Oh my gosh, it's a Squishmallow. Okay, I didn't realize the name of the company was Jazzwares for Squishmallows. This is a Meryl Squishmallow. Oh my gosh, this is... I love it. Dylan, you're an amazing human and I love you. I love my friends. Anyway, this is the cutest thing in the world, and I'm very happy. Yeah, Meryl is like one of my favorite, like, cute Pokemon, because I have my favorites in different forms. Like, I've got my favorite cute Pokemon, which are like Meryl and Vampy. Nova's already claimed the box. And then I've got like my favorite, just I think they're cool looking Pokemon. Gyarados fits in there as well. Gyarados is just my favorite, but I'll get to Gyarados in a minute. Donphan is one of my favorite, like I just like the way it looks Pokemon. And then there's my favorite that I like to battle with, which Gyarados also fits into there. But Gyarados just is my favorite, just in general, right? But Meryl is my favorite cute Pokemon. And of course my friends know that, especially the ones that like Pokemon. And so it is the only... well, no, that's not true. Mimikyu is now one of them as well. But my love for Mimikyu has dwindled over the years. And not in a way of like... I think my original love for Mimikyu was more about the story. The story made me sad, you know? But Peekaboo, I almost called it Peekaboo. Meryl is my favorite, like, Pikachu propaganda Pokemon. So if you don't know my feelings about Pikachu, there are way better Pokemon than Pikachu. And so this need for Pikachu to be everybody's favorite Pokemon, and then they come out with a Pikachu-like Pokemon in like every generation, right? Meryl just happened to be Gen 2. And it's my favorite. And I call it the Pikachu propaganda. It's my favorite Pikachu propaganda Pokemon. I'm a weirdo. Anyway, I'm a weirdo for calling it the Pikachu propaganda. I'm not the weirdo for this one being my favorite version of it. Anyway, it's super adorable. This is super cute. Now the question is, how do I keep it away from Apollo? I mean, I've managed to keep my plushies just in general away from Apollo, so I think we'll be good. But this is going to have to take a place of honor in the creative room. So, wonderful. Thank you, Dylan. That was completely unexpected. It made me very happy. I will also text you and let you know that I got this, because you're not going to see this for like a week. So, anyway, this is so cute. I'm trying to figure out where I can stash him for now. I think I'll just put him back in his box, and then I'll just put the box on my tower of boxes, because I mean, I've got plenty of them. So I think I might just put him back in his box. By the way, Nova was obsessed, or Nova claimed the Amazon box, not Meryl's box. This one is still free for me. So, oh my goodness. I was not expecting that at all. I loved it. Oh my goodness, that made my day. Anyway, yeah, so let me put Peekaboo. Let me put Peekaboo. Let me put Meryl back in his little box here, and I will make sure he stays nice and safe until we can move up here, which will hopefully be in a couple of months. Mom thinks it's still going to happen sometime this year. I do not think that is the case. Put it that. You're not going to want to, because the second you touch it, it's going to be sticky and you're going to be like, oh no. Same. I also don't like sticky stuff. Anyway, Mom still thinks it's going to be sometime this year. No. Oh, shoot. Today is my brother-in-law's birthday. I should text him. I should be like, what up, Mark? Happy birthday. Oh, I was like, whoa. Sorry, I got a text I need to respond to. Bye. So I got another present. I started opening it, and I think it's wrapped because it still has like the, let me clip this. Because it still has the like, keep your gift a surprise in here. What the heck? Who sent me this one now? Oh my God, it's from Dylan again. Merry Christmas, hun. Enjoy this story from Dylan. Oh my goodness, Dylan. Always spoiling me. Ooh. Oh my goodness. I think I just put this on my wish list. It's a merry little meet cute. And it's a plus size story. Here, since it's not short form, I'll read the blurb. B. Hobbs, aka Bianca Von Honey, has a successful career as a plus-size adult film star. Love that. With a huge following and 2 supportive moms, she couldn't ask for more. But when her favorite producer cast her to star in a Christmas movie he's making for the squeaky clean Hope Channel, Bee's career is about to take a more family-friendly direction. Forced to keep her work as Bianca under wraps, Bee quickly, nope, still, that is also not yours, that is the cat. Leave the cat alone, thank you. Bee quickly learns that this is a task a lot easier said than done. Though dyslexia is great. I've been staring at words for a long time, sorry. Though it all becomes worthwhile when she discovers her co-star is none other than childhood crush Nolan Shaw, an ex-boy band member in desperate need of a career rehab. Nolan's promised his bulldog manager to keep it zipped up on set, and he will if it means he'll be able to provide a more stable living situation for his sister and mom. But things heat up quickly in Christmas Notch, Vermont, when Nolan recognizes his new co-star from her closed doors account. Oh yeah, he's a member. Now Bee and Nolan are sorry. My issue with dyslexia is at the end of lines, because my brain doesn't keep lines very well. Okay. Now Bee and Nolan are sneaking off for quickies on set and keeping their new relationship a secret from the Hope Channel's execs. Things get a little trickier when the reporter who torpedoed Nolan's singing career comes snooping around and takes an instant interest in mysterious newcomer Bee. And if Bee and Nolan can't keep their off-camera romance behind the scenes, then this merry little meet cute might end up on the cutting room floor. So it's written by two people, Julie Murphy and Sierra Simone. And this just sounds so cute. So I am very excited. I do want to read some like holiday romances because I want to write one. Oh, it's even got like a map of the city. I want to do this for my Holland Hall series, which is about a university. I want to put a university map in the book. So I think that's cute. I'll have to send this to my friend, the friend that's going to make the map for me. Thank you, Dylan. I love it. I literally just put this on my wish list, like not long ago, like literally just a few days. Anyway, super cute, super fun. I'm gonna have to sit down and read this, but I want to write holiday romances. So I want to, I mean, obviously I watch holiday romances, but it'd be nice to read some as well. Is it done in 2 POVs? Curious. Yes, because this one just starts with B. So must be done in at least 2 POVs. So I'm guessing both of them. Yep, and there's Nolan. So cute, I like it. And it looks like is it different it is different every chapter. So I wonder if what you see, oh, maybe not, because this one's not a building. Because I thought it would be cute since you do have like this map at the front. Like I was thinking it'd be really cute if like the building that's at the beginning of each chapter is the building that they're at or something, where this chapter takes place. But I don't think that's necessarily the case. But maybe, because then like, this one's an airplane, so maybe. But anyway, so this might be the next thing I read. We'll see, because I'm very excited. Anyway, I'm gonna go back to writing while I watch the Christmas movie for today, because I need to watch that early because my mom and I are gonna be watching Smallville tonight. So bye.